Okay, earlier we talked all things fire. Now let's tackle what's going to happen as we head toward the weekend. 805 webcams, that's live. That is Morro Rock. And again, locally here, we see all the dry air. We never saw much of the wind pace, except for the higher elevations. 2 days ago, we had some advisories. By the way, all the advisories for wind in Southern California have been dropped. That's how quickly the situation is improving as we speak. Current conditions, again, with the time change, the shadows are getting long already here. Note these dew points in the 20s and 30s. It is going to be a cold night across the area, including coastal areas, which we'll have to watch very carefully later on tonight for an expansion of watches and advisories potentially. So you've got temperatures in the 60s and low 70s. Currently, dry air can cool quickly, can warm quickly. Santa Ynez a missing number right now, but elsewhere, Santa Barbara was 73 today, 73 Santa Maria, 75 in Paso Robles, 76 in San Luis Obispo. So this is the current watch situation. Again, this could expand quite a bit. This is the freeze watch for the interior and the Cuyama Valley. We saw that this morning. We'll see it again as we get into tomorrow morning. This will likely get upgraded to a warning, but I would not be surprised that more frost advisories are issued for places like coastal valleys, Santa Ynez Valley. So interior valley is going to see temperatures getting down to about the freezing numbers early as midnight, and then we're going to see some of those numbers extending into tomorrow morning before a big rebound like we saw today. You'll note weak offshore flow again, nothing like what we saw in Southern California. Then we see those temperatures back up into the low 60s, coastal valleys into the low 70s, and south coast conditions into the upper 60s over the course of the afternoon. And it's all because we had this big trough in here and a ridge off to the west, creating a huge pressure gradient across Southern California. Well, now high pressure is more dominant control, so there's less change in pressure over space, which is what the wind is. Now, we will see a little system-scape bias as we get into Monday. Right now, I don't think it's going to rain. This is a look at the modeling here. You can see the system skates bias really quickly, and there's going to be a series of these weak little cold fronts, but none look to deliver rain to the area, and that's the change in the outlook over the last few days. It's going to start to be cool, a little breezier. Here's another moisture-starved system on the way, so expect cooler temperatures, but not necessarily wet conditions. Snows are new advisories going into place in Denver because of snow, and we've got Rafael that punished Cuba yesterday. Now it's out in the Gulf, but here's the interesting thing. Yesterday it looked like it was going to go straight into Texas or North Cuba. Now it looks like it's going to take a turn down toward the Yucatan Peninsula, so the outlooks on this system continue to be sort of baffling here. Low to mid 70s for the central coast and upper 60s for the south coast, and set it forget it on the temperatures. I took the rain opportunity out on Monday, and then we'll see temperatures dip a bit early next week.